Sebastian.
And we're with Boss Ian.
We're here in downtown Toronto where we fully renovated a condo unit. We've left a few items here and there. We're on our final days of wrapping this project up and we're going to show you what we did.
We've taken it from the 90s to 2020, really updated everything in this space. Let's bring you through the space.
Let's go.
So the major focal point in this space was open concept. There used to be a wall here that created a divide between the kitchen, dining room. We opened it up, extended the kitchen peninsula, and extended the kitchen to make everything bigger. So now, when you're in the living room space, you see this gorgeous kitchen, you see your dining room, the space just looks bigger, feels bigger, the colors are bright. It's a huge transformation.
Absolutely, and it really unifies the kitchen and the dining room on the same level up here. Opens things up, creates a lot of light flowing through one space to the other, so it really makes it feel nice, big, and open.
Yeah, and when you're working in a condo, the nice thing is a lot of the times walls are really easy to come down because they're aluminum studs, they're not supporting walls, so it's actually a lot easier to get this open space feel in a condo. Let's walk you through to the living room and show you the changes we made there.
Okay, so we're in the living room space now, and as you can see, there's a lot of light in here compared to what we had before with the old track lights. Now, the challenge is, in a lot of these condos, is lighting fixtures are really difficult to place because you have concrete ceilings in most locations. What we did in this scenario is we dropped the ceiling, we framed it out, and that way we were able to run pot lights throughout. It really makes the space nice and clean, and we managed to keep the ceiling height by not dropping it too far. What we have as far as our pot lights are 4-inch LEDs. They are a 4,000 Kelvin temperature, so it's a nice white light, and it really plays off the colors for the walls and the flooring itself. The floor is a Mercier Click floating floor system. It's called Stone. Very beautiful, very sleek floor. You typically have these in a condo. We require an underlay system that has a certain sound barrier, and when this floor goes in, it is a floating floor system.
Another common update that we're doing lately in homes is removing the popcorn ceiling. So popcorn ceiling really outdates a space. There's a few ways we can do changing a popcorn ceiling, right? In the living room space, we actually ended up building down the ceiling so that we could put in the pot lights. So in this space, we kind of achieved that flat ceiling by doing new drywall. But in the dining space and in the hallway, there was still popcorn ceiling. So what we did was we scraped it down as much as possible, plastered it, sanded it nice and smooth, and did our finished paint coat. So there's a few techniques that different tradespeople will use for removing popcorn ceiling. This is the easiest way to do it. It's a little bit time consuming, messy, but at the end you have a beautiful sleek ceiling and it's up to date. So this is the kitchen. So previously we had a wall here separating the kitchen and the dining room space. The layout was much smaller. We extended the whole layout out. We brought the kitchen all the way to the far wall. Previously there was a little bit of like a breakfast area there that wasn't getting fully utilized, so we expanded the kitchen space. We still kept the stove here in the peninsula. We kept the sink in its place, but we moved the refrigerator from this spot over there and gave the clients a nice big pantry on the side, and on the opposite side we have something like a broom closet of a type of pantry. So let me walk you through some of the details of the kitchen. We have a beautiful waterfall countertop here on the edge, and this is really such a focal point. Right when you come into the home, you see this right away, beautifully booked match on the side, really a dynamic piece of quartz, really the big statement piece, I think, of the kitchen. And we ran it all the way back in the backsplash, again with that beautiful book match design where it all flows into one consistency. The kitchen is from Cabico Cabinets, a Canadian-made brand. The clients chose a light gray, it's called Churchill, just a really soft gray, not your typical white. Works really beautifully with the countertops as well as their existing tile on the floor. And it's just that right amount of soft gray to give it that slight contrast. Just imagine cooking here, you have your stove right in the middle, you see your whole space, it's nice and open. Whoever's in the living room, you can interact with them. It's all about open spaces, right? And the whole open concept feel. A little bit about what we did in the peninsula. We gave the client 2 big pot drawers, great for cooking, everything's close by, a spice pull right beside the stove. A couple other things to note in the kitchen. We went with black handles, a nice little pop of color to give it a little contrast again throughout the kitchen. Behind me is the big pantry. This is where they're going to be storing some of their appliances like their microwave, some mixers. These are really great spaces to store those away, tuck them away nicely. And then here in the peninsula, we have a floating shelf, again, to just add a little bit more storage. I know the clients love it. They love their color choices. We really work with them hand in hand, picking out all their materials, picking out the colors, going back and forth on that perfect final design. And I know they love it.
Okay, so now we're in the master bedroom. Pretty much same theme carried into this room as well. We didn't have any lighting in this space, so we dropped the ceiling and put pot lights throughout. Same flooring throughout, the engineered click from Mercier, and updated the trims, and brand new closet organizers really helped them figure out where they're gonna keep all their clothing and work out the organization of their spaces.
Talk about a revamp of a bathroom. Oh my God, this is night and day. It's bright, it's open, we have a new layout. So previously there was this big, huge soaker tub. The client really wasn't using it. They didn't have a purpose for it. So out that went. We made a bigger walk-in shower with a bench and still gave them a standalone tub. And then we have a little bit of a step up to get to the tub. Because we did this in a condo, we had to do this step up in order to accommodate the plumbing. But it works out amazingly. We have these beautiful porcelain tiles on the wall, mimicking real marble. So this technology's come a really long way, and it's about a quarter of the price of real marble. So you still get the look, the elegance, but with a lot less of that price point, right? We did a custom shower with a custom glass, quartz marble bench in the shower, pulling again all the colors together, so a little pop of white. And then we did a beautiful custom quartz countertop in the vanity. Also revamped this area, but something to take note of is we actually reused their mirror. So took it out, did all the work we had to do here, and then we're able to reuse that. I love it. I know the clients love it too. Right in the space up with some pot lights, and it's an amazing space they can now enjoy. ensuite bathroom. We did a little bit of a renovation here, not a full redo. The clients did like the tile that's on the floor. It's actually the same tile flowing in from the foyer, so they were happy with all of that. We ended up changing out the vanity and the countertop, so we did some updates there and gave them a brand new Kohler toilet. But you know what, even with just some of these little touches and changes, brings it up to date right away. And a new coat of paint, of course.
And now for the big reveal on how much all of this cost.
So it's a beautiful space, and I'm sure you want to know exactly how much all of the items cost, so we'll run you through each part of the renovation.
Here's the cost breakdown.
So a few things to touch upon in this project is this was really a collaboration with our client. Every choice and selection was made with our client, from the floors, paint colors, countertops, kitchen. We did a full design and plan before we started this project, where we went through multiple options, multiple pricing options, and this really gave the client a really concise overview of what the project was going to look like. And they really got a chance to pick and select their priorities, where they did want to invest their budget, and what the final product was that we're going to give them. So even in the kitchen, we gave them numerous layouts, a few options, and I think they really appreciated this because they really knew where their money was going, and if they wanted to move the budget, we were able to give them options for materials they should select and things like that. So really, from the faucets to handles, we collaborated with them on every aspect of it.
Yep, every client's different, and some clients know what they want and they've already got it in their minds, and we just put it together and make it happen for them. Some clients, they do need a little extra help, where we can help them with their selections, with color matching, with materials, and you know, that's where we come in and we can really help you put all that together, whether you know exactly what you want or you want us to help you throughout the entire process. That's what we're equipped to do.
Yeah, so we have our showroom. Clients come visit us there, select products. They're able to touch and feel everything and see it all come together. Another point to point out here is that, you know, we didn't do a full gut. We did keep components of this space. So they loved their tile on the foyer. Yep. We kept it and we played off of that, and we found hardwood that matched it, and we designed a kitchen also that matched the colors. We didn't completely redo one of their bathrooms. So we still kept certain components that they loved that they didn't need to change. And this is really common, you know, some things people will keep in their home, but that's what we're here to do, is give them a general update and a new bright look. But again, staying in budget and listening to our clients' needs is super important.
That's the most important thing.
Here is a full breakdown of the entire cost of the project. The design and plan services were $2,370. This included multiple options and pricing options for the client, as well as different layouts for the kitchen. The demolition cost $2,300. Popcorn ceiling removal cost $1,867. The framing, drywalling, and taping cost $10,025. This included framing the ceilings in the living room and the master bedroom. The painting of the entire condo cost $59.25. The full electrical scope of the work was $10,105. The kitchen cabinets and hardware cost $23,789. The plumbing in the kitchen cost $950. The quartz countertop cost $5,790. The master bathroom cost $23,125. The ensuite bathroom cost $5,100. The hardwood flooring, baseboards, and the stairs cost $14,042. The closet shelves cost $1,250, and miscellaneous items were $3,600. This included things like deliveries, some added work, as well as parking, for a grand total of $110,238 plus tax. Now keep in mind, it's a good idea when budgeting to keep a 10% contingency in your overall budget, because things are going to come up. Things behind walls that we don't see will be factored in. So this 10% is really crucial and important, and most of the time clients will use up that 10% in their budget.
This truly was an amazing project to work on. Our clients were so great to work with. They were really hands-on. They really wanted to be a part of the project. They did do a lot of site visits, but you know what? They wanted to see how it comes together. They were really interested in every part of the project. And it's great, right? We love it when clients ask questions. That's what we're here for. We're here to make them feel comfortable. We're here to make them feel like everything's going right. So we're always happy and welcome that. But yeah, they just walk through. They love the space. They're gonna be moving their furniture in, and I know they're really excited to start living here again.
Oh yeah, they're super excited to get their condo back. So we're happy to give it to them in such a beautiful state. I think the renovations turned out wonderful.
Yeah.
Truly, you know, everything from the flooring to the kitchen to even the paint selections have been great. So it has been a pleasure working with this client. They have made some great decisions with all of their selections, and we're just thrilled with the way the project came out.
So we stayed on budget, which was really important to them. We also stayed within a timeline.
Yep.
We have a project management system that we work with when we do projects like this, so the client has full transparency as to what's happening on the site, what's going on every week, and it's a really great tool for all of us.
Absolutely, it helps us manage the project and helps the client understand what's happening with their project.
Yep, exactly. So on to the next one, and if you need a renovation, give us a call, send us an email, visit our showroom, and we'd love to get started.
Check out www.bosky.ca, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yep, thank you.
All right, thanks, bye.